Space, the final frontier.
Frontier. Get it? Sorry. Hello, my nudes. How's it going? I hope you're having a fun time. Today we're going to be starting off our playthrough of Star Trek 25th Anniversary. This game came out in 1992, which I'm sure was only 10 years ago, and I will not be taking questions on this matter. Originally the game was released on floppy disks, which, for anyone under the age of 30, were like massive SD cards, except they could only hold 1.44 megabytes of data. Because of the space limitations, the game was originally text-based, but was later upgraded to the fancy new CD-Rom format, which allowed the developers to add voice-over dialogue from the original cast. This change really makes the game feel like an extension of the series, almost like it's the fourth season that never got made. In the game, you take control of Captain Kirk and fight Romulans, Elassi pirates, negotiate with an Aztec god, pull one over on the Klingons, and more. I got this game not long after it first came out, but was never able to get past the first mission. There are lots of little details in the game that might not seem significant at the time, but you'll rely on later. And because I have no patience and also don't look at things very closely, I could never figure out the clues as to how to progress. So how do I get on with this restored version? Join me as I try not to kill red shirts, attempt to shoot Spock with a phaser, try not to blow up the Enterprise, and generally get confused as we hop on into the first episode of Star Trek 25th Anniversary.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its mission? To explore strange new worlds, to discover new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Can't see it, but I'm vibing over here.
Demon World.
Though the Enterprise's primary mission is peaceful exploration, the galaxy holds many surprises. To be prepared, we are conducting a mock battle with the USS Republic.
Captain Patterson reports the Republic is in position and ready to begin, Captain.
The Republic is arming weapons and raising shields. I suggest we do the same, Captain.
Raising shields. Arming weapons. Target analysis on.
Let's go some kind of speed. Oh, they should be in front of us, right? Where are they? Hey, the ship. I got it. Torpedo, no? It's a cut to the rail now. Scotty, I would like you to fix the
Aye,
shields.
sir.
Estimates the Enterprise's warp drives are overloaded and
No way, I lost that
Not
one.
my engines!
It's just a simulation, Scott.
Captain Patterson says better luck next time, sir.
I'm sure he
Lowering
does.
shields and disarming weapons.
Message coming in from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Jim, the Enterprise is ordered to travel to Pollux V. The natives report that alien life forms have been attacking the settlers near a mine at Mount Idle. You are to report to the High Prelate of the colony. The settlers are members of the Acolytes of the Stars sect. The description of the attackers vary, but all say that the attackers resemble creatures from many Earth religions known as demons. Starfleet wants you to determine the nature of these creatures and to resolve the situation without bringing harm to the colonists. Starfleet out.
No pressure then. Our computer? Where do I want to go?
We have arrived at Pollux V.
Zulu, enter orbit.
Entering standard orbit.
Okay,
Pollux V has recently emerged from an ice age, sir. It's spring at the moment, cool but tolerable. Sensors indicate previously documented flora and fauna. Nothing unusual.
for people. How do
Arming weapons.
I... No, not weapons. I want to
Disarming weapons.
beam down. B. No. Take
Pollux V
transporter.
has
No.
recently...
A.
Target analysis off.
F.
Raising shields.
No, don't do that.
Lowering shields, Captain.
E. No. W.
Arming weapons. Disarming weapons.
E.
I don't know how long she can take it, Captain.
That's a bit dramatic, Scotty. M. No. Z. X. Help.
Topic not available, Captain.
Hail.
Message from High Prelate Robert Angiven, sir.
Welcome, Enterprise. The High Prelate awaits you. Please, beam down and meet with him.
Okay. Hold on. How do I... You? For you? No. Help look. People talk. How on earth do we... Help, leave.
The High Prelate is waiting for you to beam down, sir.
Okay, B for B. Okay. N for
May I respectfully remind the Captain that we haven't accomplished our mission, sir.
N is left date. I.
May I respectfully remind the Captain that we haven't accomplished our mission, sir.
Escape. Tab. Tab. What's that?
Captain's log.
What did I just press? Tab. Right.
Save new game. Replace previous game. Delete previous. Cancel. Save new game.
Orbit. Even. Okay.
Spock, come with me. Mr.
Write
Scott,
that down.
you have the con.
Tab.
This is so much better, gentlefolk. We are honored at your presence and hope you will find peace here in our haven.
Captain, the flora on this planet is very interesting. I wonder how useful it may be for medicinal purposes.
Talkative man.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. We have received word that alien life forms are creating problems at your mining facilities at Idle Mountain. Tell me more. Most High Prelate and Given, I am honored to meet you. I consider it my divine duty to assist you in any possible way with the spawn of the devil. Been seeing ghosts and boogeymen, eh? I find that a little hard to believe. I'm Captain Most High Prelate. I'm Captain James T. Most High
Captain Kirk, I had no idea we were blessed with one of our order in the ranks of Starfleet. We believe we have located the very gates of hell below Idle Mountain.
Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any evidence I could see? Demons, gates of hell, this is the 23rd century. Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any evidence I could see?
A skeptic would consider everything merely anecdotal or unproven. My people will gladly tell you their own stories, so you need not hear it secondhand through me.
What can you tell me about the mine itself? You're wasting the time of a starship capable of destroying this planet with campfire stories? No wonder you were dumped out here in the middle of nowhere. What can you tell me about the mine?
The area is exceptionally stable tectonically, and easy for our machinery to work in, praise God. We've mined for hafnium and a variety of useful trace elements. The deeper we dig, however, the more anomalous the variety of minerals seems to be. Our Ignatiate brother Stephen has his own theories about why this might be. Either way, the anomalies inspired Brother Candray to conduct studies inside the mine. Yesterday, he reported discovering a strange door. A gate to hell, surely, for the demons caused a cave-in immediately. Candray was trapped, unconscious, and the demons prevent us from rescuing him. We can only hope he is still alive. Thank you for your courtesy, Kirk. May you receive the guidance and protection of our God as you complete this divine mission.
Well, thank you very much. Shall we have a wander about? See what's there? We got it.
Jim, this man has suffered severe physical injuries to his head and arm. The wounds have been adequately cared for. However, he has developed a Nugarian infection. If not treated swiftly, the effects can be fatal. The infection can normally be treated with hypoditoxin, but there's none on the Enterprise.
I may be of some assistance. The Lorexian berry grows near the mouth of the cave. If I could acquire it, I would be able to synthesize the hypoditoxin from the berry. Unfortunately, the demons prevent us from approaching the cave entrance. Perhaps you could retrieve it for me.
Cursed demon.
Time is of the essence. You must hurry and retrieve the berry.
He is too busy consoling the wounded man. He is too busy consoling the wounded man.
Ellen, retrieve the berry.
Fascinating, Captain. It is an RDAC 4 molecular synthesizer, a museum piece in perfect working order. Residue of several different compounds are in the tubes. None of the compounds would explain the sightings.
Oh, so they're not drugged up then?
A vintage 801286 of the mid-21st century. It is a fine museum piece. Nothing to report, Captain. I read a collection of small items of no evident value. I would characterize this as a small museum display, Captain.
Okey-dokey. Hell for look, isn't it? All mining equipment uses. Okay.
Remnants of a recent snowfall cover the ground. Remnants of a recent... Dr. Leonard McCoy, the finest doctor in Starfleet, wishes that he were on a warmer planet.
complaining.
You look rather cold, Bones.
I'm not cold. I'm freezing. And that damn transporter just had to set me down in the middle of a snowdrift.
A centimeter of snow does not technically constitute a drift, Doctor.
And doctors say that patients complain too much. I've never seen snow like this before. This is great.
You mean you've never built a snowman, Ensign?
I've never even thrown a snowball. Do you think anyone would mind?
Well...
Later, Ensign, we have work to do.
Of course, sir.
Killjoy.
Captain, demons and supernatural creatures are, almost by definition, illogical. Yet it is evident these people believe what they have seen. Barring illness or mass hysteria, I agree that a real problem seems to exist.
Is it a real problem? Do we not? I don't know. Do we believe them? They're very superstitious. Where did they come from? Hang on.
You see a small explosion, and the Klingon's hand falls to the ground with a dull thud.
I guess they don't make Klingons like they used to, sir.
Federation scum.
Rude. Is she to call me scum? What do we want to do now?
This is not a Klingon, Captain. Not a real one. It is an organic construct, an android-like robot. It looks like a Klingon, but the appearance is entirely superficial.
Oh, it's not hardcore Phantom Mountain. It's
we registered phaser fire and an unknown energy beam. Is everyone okay?
We're fine. Did you register any disruptor fire?
No, Captain. Why? Are there Klingons down there?
No, just an idea. Kirk out.
Fascinating. I begin to suspect that we have stumbled upon something that the colonists would never have uncovered.
What is it, Spock?
I wish to gather further data before making a definite conclusion, Captain.
Of course you do.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Oh, did it just say the same name? Oh well.
They look like Klingons.
Except they're not
They
Klingons.
look like Klingons. It's the Klingons' detached hand.
Alright, I'll ask you to have that, thanks. Ew.
You take the Klingons' detached hand.
Ew. Barry.
You have retrieved a sample of berries.
The chub. I'm sorry. That's a chubby. These the berries on the map.
The settings on the Ardak 4 have already been adjusted. Simply place the berry in the machine and the hypoditoxin will be synthesized.
The machine synthesizes a quantity of hypoditoxin.
We've got to get this to Brother Chubb as quickly as possible, Jim.
Okay. It's Brother Chubb. Sorry. I don't think it's sure. Okay, let...
Save new game.
Thanks, Chubb.
Thank you. You're most kind.
I am Brother Griznash. I went up the mountainside in solitary prayer seeking to face my fears. Indeed, I found them. A bellowing Krognik demon with sharp teeth and a long snout descended upon me in a rush of wind.
Captain, a Krognik demon has a decidedly wolfish appearance. Brother Grisnash, is this not the traditional shape of the Evil One and his minions among Tellarites?
It is.
I believe this may be significant, Captain.
I headed up the party that sought to rescue Brother Kandri. Without warning, the demons appeared and attacked us as we approached the mine.
Can you tell us what they look like?
Like the demons that have plagued devout folk since before our people left the earth. Huge, muscular demons with ruddy skin, truly the manifestation of evil, with bat wings, horns and talons and a pointed tail. God preserve us all. One tore open my arm and I surely would have perished, but for my companions who bore me back down the mountain.
The demons didn't follow you?
No.
Right, so Tellurite man out of the wall, he had Beelzebub.
Brother Kandre was, or is, my partner. I was on the communications link when the demons caused the rockfall and silenced him. He said he'd found a strange door with devilish writing. Truly, he came upon the gate of hell itself.
That's a bit melodramatic.
I am Brother Stephen, an Ignatiate following the holy teachings with mind and soul alike. I believe the anomalous mineral readings in combination with evidence of ancient disturbances in this otherwise highly stable geologic location indicates previous habitation of the region eons ago.
Why, Spock, you two should get along fine. He sounds just like you.
I would be equally honored to discuss medicine with you, Doctor, as science with your Vulcan associate. Let me continue. I believe our God made humans, aliens, and demons all. If I could get a real demon into my study, I would bless our God for the opportunity, as I thank him for everything in this life.
You tread close to unholy knowledge, Brother Stephen.
I appreciate your prayers, Brother Roberts. Captain, if you and your people go up the mountain, I hope afterward you will visit me in my study, which is next door. I'm too old to make the trek myself, but I'm eager for knowledge. In return, I will offer you what insights our God grants these old eyes.
We've already been up the mountain. I'm assuming this is his study.
I never dreamed that Starfleet would be interested in my discoveries, Captain. But our God often surprises us.
Assorted pieces of glass rest on this table, from ancient beakers to double burners. An old-fashioned computer. It appears to have some type of simulation running. A multi-purpose workspace with fine, well-worn tools and equipment close at hand. A glass-fronted display of mineral specimens, including a meteorite, a few fossil shells, the skull of a cat-sized alien animal, and a very encrusted twist of metal.
Residue of several different compounds are in the tubes. None of the compounds would explain the sightings. A vintage 801286 of the mid-21st century. It is a fine museum piece. Nothing to report, Captain. I read a collection of small items of no evident value. I would characterize this as a small museum display, Captain.
What a fascinating piece of equipment. Highly advanced technology. You see here, it seems to have been damaged, however. Take it to my workbench and let's see if it can be repaired. I fear my hands are too shaky to perform such fine work, but perhaps one of you can do it.
Mr. Spock, see what you can do about that hand.
This machinery is delicate, but I have managed to repair the circuitry.
See how the fingertips have micro-sized sensors? I wonder what use they may have.
I wonder.
I never dreamed that Starfleet would be interested in my discoveries, Captain. But our God often surprises us.
This study represents a man with a keen mind, Captain. To judge by what I see, there is little which does not interest him. The equipment is antiquated, but practical.
This place looks real comfortable. Place to combine work, contemplation. Man's got an eye for the beauty of useful things and for the use of beautiful things. I think we could get along fine.
I wonder if any of this stuff might be useful.
A glass-fronted display of mineral specimens, including a meteorite, a few fossil shells, the skull of a cat-sized alien animal, and a very encrusted twist of metal. The glass case is locked.
I never dreamed. You are interested in my little museum of curiosities?
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me. Yes, tell us about these things.
I enjoy talking about these treasures. Shall I go into mineral specimens? Meteorite, fossil shells, skull of a small alien animal, twist of metal. Or would you rather move on to something else? Mineral specimens, true curiosities, nothing more. I think they're very pretty, don't you? Shall I go into mineral meteorite? I believe this is evidence of the cataclysm which destroyed the moon of Pollux V eons past. I've constructed a theoretical model based on analysis of the planet's rings of what things might have been like. I think that the moon, like Earth's moon, would have made a total eclipse of the sun possible. I would have liked to have seen that. For conditions making a perfect total eclipse are rare in the universe. Our God creates great wonders. Shall I go into mineral meteor fossil shell, one of the oldest forms I've seen on this planet? Our God makes beautiful things indeed. Shall I go into mineral meteor fossil skull of a small alien animal? The skull of a modern Silati, the largest creature native to this planet, about the size of a house cat from Earth. The Silatis combine a rather insectoid pattern with four-legged reptilian form, including praying mantis-like forelimbs. Shall I go into minerals, meteor, fossil shell, skull, twist of metal? This chunk of rock is a greatly weathered example of a vanadium tungsten alloy, which doesn't occur naturally. It is my best evidence that the area was previously inhabited. Shall I go into minerals, meteor, fossil, skull, twist, or would you rather move on? Very well. I can't imagine why, but if you have a further interest in any of this, take what you like. But please remember to return my treasures when you're done with them.
Okay, thank you. I shall steal everything.
You are interested in my little museum of curiosity?
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me.
Everything of this world is secondary to the perfection of the next, Captain.
I want to get. Let's take all of it. We never know what it's going to come in handy, right?
I never dreamed that...
Save new game.
I was boring. Minerals. Nice boring minerals. Okay.
An old-fashioned computer. It appears to have some type of simulation running. Mr. Spock finds the scientific equipment in this room to be rather primitive.
Investigate, examine.
A vintage 801286 of the mid-21st century.
Oh, you click on the man, it's going to do the thing.
Captain, this appears to be a model of the Earth. Notice how it models a proper situation for a total eclipse.
Well, established that he had modelled that anyway.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Really?
Nothing to report, Captain.
I would have thought there'd be something to report.
Captain, there are several weak points in the cave-in's structure. Careful use of our phasers from the top down should be able to clear it.
There is no apparent effect.
Captain, the stun setting would be very ineffective on these boulders.
Oh, okay, you could have told me that. But,
Assume firing positions.
man down.
This man is badly hurt and suffering from shock and exposure as well. It was a near thing, but he'll live.
Hello?
Oh, thank you, kind souls, for saving my life. Let me rest here for a little before returning to report this miracle to Prelate Angiven.
Save new game.
I fell unconscious. Is it? Unconscious.
Fascinating, Captain. This door is made of an unknown material. It is clearly built by an alien race we have no knowledge of. Fascinating. I'm registering low-intensity shielding unlike anything we've encountered before. That kept this door, and whatever is behind it, hidden from the ship's sensors and earlier tricorder readings. Fascinating. I recommend as thorough an analysis of this area as possible.
Jim, the next time you need medical help on a snowball...
Bones.
I'll probably end up coming along.
Oh, thank you, kind souls.
No sign of demons, Klingons, or other hostiles, Captain. I promise, I'll let you know the instant something appears.
Don't be too anxious, Ensign. We may want to talk with them. A gateway to an alien race. The wonders of the galaxy are endless, aren't they, Mr. Spock?
Indeed, Captain.
They can also be damn cold.
I didn't know about the weather. I reckon...
The hand circuitry triggers a connection and the door opens.
Okay. Gonna tell me there's nothing there, isn't he?
Nothing to report, Captain.
Arsehole, what's the point of you, Spock, really?
It is an alien life support system, Captain, utilizing geothermal energy. It is still functioning, waiting for some sort of signal. It is an alien life support... Fascinating, Captain. It is a diagram of a lunar eclipse of this planet. See how the red sphere, the moon, is casting a shadow on the blue sphere, Pollux V. This must be a very old piece of work, because this planet's moon was destroyed thousands of years ago. The machinery is waiting for the gravitational pull of another eclipse to activate it. An eclipse that will never come. And one other thing, Captain. This may also be a diagram showing the proper settings on that control panel. This control panel is a manual override for the alien life support equipment. This alien construction takes readings of mental activity. It also activates manufacturing equipment related to security and includes a short-distance transportation device. It is an alien life support system, Captain, utilizing geothermal. It is an alien life support...
That's half and that's half. That's half and that's half. Is everything equal? Everything's half.
Welcome to our home. Thank you for repairing our somnambutron.
Stop. You're trespassing on Federation territory.
An asshole.
I welcome you on behalf of the United Federation of Planets. Who are you? Where you come from? We did fix your machine. Can we write the repair bill off against rent on this land? Stop. We did... I welcome you on behalf...
We call ourselves Nowians. Thousands of years ago, we saw that meteor impacts were going to cause an ice age. We created this huge underground shelter to preserve our race, keeping us in suspended animation until the planet had recovered. We programmed the machinery to revive us at the next eclipse, but we did not count on the destruction of our moon.
Some advanced civilization. Perhaps you can tell us about the demons. Some advanced civilization. Perhaps you can tell us about the demons.
The demons, as you call them, are created by a machine designed to keep intruders away from our sleep chambers. It pulls from the minds of any approaching creature their most feared enemy and produces replicas to scare them away. For you and your crew, it was Klingons. For the Tellarites, a wolf demon. And for the other humans, a demon from their religion. On behalf of my people, thank you for waking us. I will turn off the machinery which creates our guardians, so that they no longer bedevil those with whom we now share our home. Oh, woe! Alas! The key is missing. I can do nothing. Even we will suffer the attacks of our own guardians unless the key can be found. I implore you, if you can help, please do so.
Jim, think about that skull we picked up from Brother Stephen. Now look at this alien. See the resemblance?
I thought they said the girl was a cat.
A child? No, I see many differences. This must be what our people who did not slumber have become. Still, I would like to see these remains properly interred, according to the precepts of our religion. May I keep this?
Of course. I think you will get along well with the Pollux inhabitants, and I'm sure you will have interesting theological discussions. I think I should return it to where I got it from. No, I want to keep it as a memento for myself. Of course, I think...
What am I doing now?
Have you found the key?
Oh, you need a key. Bung some other stuff at you then. That's pretty rocks.
You found the key.
Ah.
I can now turn off the machinery creating our guardians, and no more sentience shall be at risk. Surely the Holy One smiles upon us all. I have no way to thank you, Captain, but please carry this request from my people to yours. We have much ancient knowledge we can share, and we would like to join your federation. Go in peace.
I will be glad to accept your application to the Federation. We shall have a diplomatic envoy sent to make the final arrangements.
We look forward to meeting them. We also look forward to having discourse with the colonists. Farewell. May the Holy One bless you.
Live long and prosper.
Kirk to Enterprise. Beam us up, Mr. Scott.
Oh, we got through a mission and a red shirt didn't die. That's a Brucey bonus.
Message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Pollux V and evaluate your performance at 91%. You and your crew received 3 commendation points. The top brass at Starfleet are impressed. Outstanding work, Jim.
I might have known there weren't any demons.
We all have demons of our own, Bones. The ones we can't confront are often the hardest to deal with.
These demons were based on fear, Captain. A human failing.
I don't know, Spock. Everything that I've ever read about demons describes them as having pointy ears.